face. Fucking wish that you were here. I was really fucking hoping it'd be different this year. She optimistic, not me. No quiero estar aquí. Woe is me, lapel tu feet. She still want me. Say la vie. I can't even leave my place without hiding my face. Just a glamorized desk job rotting away. I ain't even got friends. Feel like everyone's fake. Really praying for the day the Reaper take me away. Break a mirror, yeah, fucking break a mirror. Glass shattered, gums bleed out the fucking never clear. Eyes red, mind race. Fucking wish that you were here. I was really fucking hoping it'd be different this year. I don't wanna look like this. Fuck, I don't wanna feel like this. Fuck, wish I didn't miss her so much. Knew that this would happen. Fuck, love. Knew that this would happen. Fuck, love.
Yo, what's up, boys? What's going on? It's Johnny. How are you guys? Hello. Welcome to the live stream. How are you guys? It's Johnny. Welcome. So I've got a great show planned for you this evening. And by great show, I mean, obviously I'm a little biased, but I wanted to have this conversation with you guys because I think it's so important for a lot of us guys out there to understand that this is possible. This is where most of us end up. Now, I have a phenomenal friend. He's one of the best guy friends I've ever had in my life. Pause. This guy is a stand-up, the best dude you could ever want to know. You know what I mean? Other than me, obviously. But he's very, very great. He's a great friend of mine. And we hang out from time to time and we do things. And he brought it up to me and he was like, I just don't want you to ever be completely closed out to the idea of love or meeting someone later on down in your life. And he comes from the best possible of places. Do you know what I mean? Like his saying that, I know that he means the very best for me. And it's very... Most people, it will seem strange to them that you could potentially be happy without a woman in your life or man or whatever you're into. Like that, most people, it seems very strange that you could potentially be happy on your own. And I had this conversation with my friend who, like I said, he's the best dude I've ever met. He's like one of the coolest dudes. And we had this conversation and he was like, hey, I just, I want you to be happy and I don't want you to ever, and maybe one day down the road and you might have somebody and, be happy. And I get where he was coming from. And to me, it was very honorable that like a friend of yours would care that much about you to actually say that. But the truth is, like I've been there so many times, and he's still newish into marriage and these other things. Like he's been married a while and he's happy. And I mean, I'm as much as any married man is, hopefully. I mean, which isn't good also, but I want to support my friend. But it was nice of him to be like, hey, what about this? But I told him, I said I would never go back to the idea of a relationship with a woman. And it wasn't from a bad place. Like it's not from a place where I dislike women or I'm mad at one or I'm not even mad at my two ex-wives. Like I don't hate women. I'm just so okay with me and doing my own thing that's what it's like. The message I try to tell men here on my channel is, if you can get to a point where you're so okay with who you are that you don't need someone else to prove to your family that you're worthwhile or prove to your whoever that you're like, it's an amazing thing to not have been upsetting anyone or in trouble with anyone in the last couple of years. You know what I mean? Like if you go a couple of years without a relationship, you'll at some point get past the loneliness and the woe is me, poor pitiful me shit. And you'll get to a place where you're like, I'm okay with me. Like I'm cool with me. And once you do that, it's hard for other people to understand. Because other people are going to be like, well, you should have this and you should have this. And what about, I want you to be happy. And understand that my friend has the best of intentions for me, and I truly love that about this dude. But I know in my heart of heart that I've tried for a very long time to be the dutiful good man and the husband and the everything else for 2 marriages and 23 years, and I'm okay never doing that again. I'm so happy to never ever do that again. And it's not, again, it's not against women. I think that's why so many women and feminists and all these others hear MGTOW men and they hear content creators that are in the manosphere say these things and they think they don't like women. No, 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 no. You're good. I just enjoy a level of my own alone time and my own being. Shout out to you guys. I like to let everybody trickle in a little bit before I say hello to everybody before we get started on tonight's topic too much, even though we're already in it. Let's see what's going on in here. D-Man50, shout out to you. Gifting 5 Gone with John memberships. Shout out to you, sir. Guys, set your shit to allow, and you can cash in on those as well. Derp Derpington here early. Good to see you. Mike and Char in the building. Good to see you, Dark Blade. My man, John Fernandez in the house. Sam Fisher. What's up, MGTOW brothers? Good to see you, Sam. Doberman, Char, Sam. Like to try to say hello to everybody early in the show here while people are still coming in. Michael, good to see you. Sava. Good to see you. Mr. RP Pope in the building. Great to see you. Todd Packer. Monk is enlightenment if you can break the conditioning. Yes, Todd. Oh, guys, Monk is, if you can break the conditioning, if you can break your friends who have the best of wishes for you, like they love you, but they want to see you happy. A friend of mine, like I said, he told me this and I was kind of like, I don't think I've ever been happier in my life. And I don't mean that disrespectfully to my ex-wife or anything else. And but like once you see what true freedom is like when no one's unhappy and you don't have an emotional roller coaster for a couple years, like when you're not sad emotionally for 2 years on end, you'll look at things and be like, holy shit, I'm actually happy in life right now. It's really weird. You know, and some men won't know how to take this. And you'll miss your kids, obviously. I miss my kids as much as you could possibly miss anything. But on the other hand, like I'm in this place and it's really nice. Like I'm good. Let's continue. JR, good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. Mochi Alex, hola, Senor John. Good to see you, Mochi Alex. Always trying to say hello to everybody. Todd says, always forward, never backwards. That's the truth. D-Man50, absolutely, Todd. Mike says, John, I had the same conversation with a good friend and showed him the red pill. He told me it's not that bad. Several years later, he rang me up, sobbing and intoxicated. Yeah, the intoxicated call from a friend, Mike, is one you got to take the call and you hate to hear it. But at some point, men have to be willing to understand that your friends who seem like I would seem like an on the fringe kind of guy to most people. Most people would be like, whoa, that Gone with John guy's nuts. He's out there in MGTOW and whatever. He's a crazy guy. But reality wise, like I'm just on the side of men. Like I just want men to be okay with who they are as a person because that's priceless. You can't put a price on that, guys. Speaking of prices, don't forget to donate to the show if you want. Drop a super chat. Donations down this month for some reason. Can't figure out why. But if you want to support the show, you can. Otherwise, let's continue with this freebie here. Guys, you have to be okay with who you are. And if that's tied up into a woman, you're going to struggle. And it's going to hurt. That's going to be a pain point. And again, I don't want you to think that like women are the demons and the evil. I mean, clearly they are. I'm just kidding, ladies. But they're optional. Your life is so much more than just peace leave. And I know they're great and you like the girl with the hair and she smells good and I get it. But what if I told you that you are more than just her? Or the idea of her or her beauty or her whatever. Maybe she sucks the golf ball through the garden hose and you're like, this chick is amazing. And really, she's like a 3. I know it's out there. I see this. Like, I see this happening. Good to see y'all. I'm going down the list here. Monk mode straight up for the win. Let's see. Who did I miss? Oh, we got a bunch of guys. Sorry, guys. I missed some dudes here. Mountain Monk, good to see you. Beta Bucks, good to see you. Like to see everybody in here. Druid, good to see you again, sir. Sam Fisher, K-Plan in the building. What's up? I'm trying to catch up and say hello to everyone and let everybody know that I see you. John Fernandez, good to see you, myself, brother. I was wondering about you the other day. Hope everything's going well since your transition period has begun. I promise all of you guys going through a divorce and a breakup and just give it 2 years and your life will turn around. 2 years of honest, like being real with yourself about what you need to do to get you better, whether it be financially growing or whatever, but just 2 years without broads and see if your life just doesn't improve, guys. So many people think, well, you're trying to tell men to go MGTOW, and well, not really, man. I'm just telling men it's an option. Like, I want each man to decide what's right for him. But if you're a man and you can get peace leave or you have gotten peace leave, okay, great. So what if for a year or two you didn't get any peace leave because you intentionally were focused on the rest of your life that didn't involve some woman? And look, women are great. Like, I get it. They're great, okay? But what if you valued yourself enough for a month or two, a year or two, to do what's right for you in all other aspects of your life? Silver Surf Studio, good to see you, gent. Good to see you, sir. Johnny Baxter, good to see you, sir. Fucking amazing. New men in the chat, good to see you, brothers. Come on in. Don't be shy, guys. I don't bite. Good to see you. Blue Wolf Gaming, good to see you, sir. Welcome in. MGTOW Forever, great to see you again, sir. Also, MGTOW Forever, I've been looking for you in here for a minute. Let me find where you're at. There you are, sir. Hold on one moment, boys. Hold on one moment, boys. Getting something taken care of in the background here. There we go. That's better. That's better. So, men, are you okay with who you are? Does a woman define you? Does a woman define you? I have been defined by a woman before, but because I chose to be, I put her in this position and on this pedestal, which, by the way, not a good idea. Didn't work out at all. But I did do that. I did try that. Didn't work. Gary, good to see you, brother. Welcome back. Good to see you, Mr. Gary. Guys, when I say this, I try to tell you, you have the option to decide what kind of man you want to be and how you want to go throughout your life. But if you can't take 2 years off from women to focus on yourself, you're going to have a hard time. Now, I know if you're between the ages of, 15 and 28, I get it. Your testosterone is through the roof and you got to fuck something or kill something immediately. I understand. I've been there. I understand. But if you can muster up the level of self-control it takes to just kind of back away from that a little bit, and look at how you can better your life for just a year or two, guys. Just a year or two of every day waking up and saying, how can I better my life? Do I need more education? Do I need a certification? Do I need to get my welding degree, my electronics degree? Do I want to become a plumber? Do I want to become a arc welder? Do I want to become a scuba diver? Do I want to... 2 years. And then for the rest of your life, you can fuck off. 2 years of every day waking up being selfish, and I mean selfish in a good way, not in the way women talk about men, but I mean in the way that men talk about legendary fucking men who have accomplished things. 2 years, all you, all in the paint to do whatever you want to do to better yourself. Not fucking around, not drinking, not drugging, not playing video games all day. I love games. No offense to video games. 2 years. What could you do in 2 years if you woke up tomorrow and went deep in the paint for what you could do for your life? Where would you be? Base Sigma, good to see you, sir. Moon, good to see you as well. Guys, what could you do if for 2 years you worked on being you? I've got a few videos for tonight pulled up. They're all just kind of random because we've just been all over the place. But the most important thing is I want you to understand that it's okay for you to not have a woman. My friend, who is, like I said, the most amazing dude I've ever known, he's a great guy, was looking out for my best interest when he said, well, wait, mate, I don't want your heart to be closed out to love. Maybe one day you will be in a place where you can find love again, or a woman, and I want you to be happy. And he doesn't know, bless his heart, that I am happy. No one has had a problem with me that I know of or have had to hear about or live with for a good 3, almost 4 years now. It's been okay. And after 1.5 to 2 years of some pain and going through the divorce and all these other things, like now I'm in a position where I'm good. Like every day's life is amazing. Like it's amazing. Every day I wake up and I'm like, holy shit, I can't believe this is my life. Now, granted, I'm fortunate to have thousands of you guys that watch my show. Even if 10 of you turn into the live streams, 1,000 watch later over the course of 6 months to a year, or to, like, it's amazing to have you in the background cheering me on and saying, John, keep putting out content and all of this other stuff. And even the people that are like, John, your content sucks. I love hearing from you guys. Thanks. Like, it's great. It's great. I don't beef with people. I don't have it. I don't want to. I'm in a very comfortable position in terms of my mental health and sanity and all this other shit. And I hate to use buzzwords, but like, I can't be out here trying to start fights with people. Donations are down. So where I've been lately is working. I had somebody hit me up on Instagram earlier. One of my friends, Days, you guys know Days, hit me up and he's like, John, are you okay? I haven't been uploading much. I haven't been doing shorts. I haven't been doing live streams. I haven't been, just every now and again over the last couple of days. And it's been less and less and less and less and less because I've got to go work and do other shit. Because donations are down on YouTube, which is fine. I still love you guys. I still make content for you, but you know, I can't put out 30 things, 20 things of content a day like I used to because I got to go do other stuff, which is cool. It's okay. But for you guys that asked about me, just know I'm okay. I've just been, you know, I got to try to do this other stuff too. You know, because when I come on and I put 20 hours of content, 30 hours of content a week on YouTube and nobody wants to chip in, nobody wants to donate, other than a few men. And again, guys, I'm just throwing it out there, but like y'all talk a big game. Like I'm right here and I want to help and I want to, well, man, you ain't got $2 on the shit. Other men are throwing down and it is what it is, man. I read these comments over and over again. And a lot of men, they don't want to be the leader. They want to be a follower, but they want to tell a leader how to do it. They want to tell a leader. They want to tell a guy that's out here front and center every day, here, every day, putting it out there. Oh, don't do this. Don't do that. You didn't do this right. You didn't do that. Man, shut the fuck up. Let's watch.
Yeah, so we decided we're getting divorced. Sucks, but it has to be done. Thankfully, we're civil, so it should go very smoothly. She is literally taking everything from me, dude. It's unreal. Like, right. I am never getting married again after going through this bullshit.
And this is what I say to my friends, man. This is what I tell my friends. Like, I will never do this shit again. And it's not because I dislike women or I hate women. It's because fuck that. I don't ever want to feel like that again. Even if I take out, like, if I'm not mad at my ex-wives and I'm not this and I'm not bitter and I'm not hurt and I'm not gay and I don't hate my mom and I don't, All of these things and who hurt me, and in the comments, I hear you, ladies. I hear you. Who hurt me indeed. That shit's hilarious. Listen, when you take all of that away from it, I'm actually happier on my own. Why would I need a woman in my life to fulfill me as a man? I mean, do you have any idea the amount of shit that goes on in my life where I don't need this? And when I tell my friends that are married still, I don't want to get married again, and I don't want to do this again, and I'll never do this again, and they say, never say never. You can never say never. And I'm saying never, bro. I've never been so happy in my life. In the last 2 years, I've had no emotional stress. I haven't been upset or cried over anything other than once missing my kids. And I don't even think I cried. I was just like, God, I miss my kids. No heartbreak, no upsetness, no bullshit, no nothing. No nothing. It's just crazy. CGA question mark nonsense. Just buy his course and he about to sell you something not for your benefit. I love CGA.
Gone with John.
Oh shit, my sound effects aren't working. Or at least I didn't hear it anyways. What's going on here?
Gone with John. Nope.
That is weird. Anyways, yeah, guys.
Yeah, man, single life's great. You know, just doing your own thing whenever you want. At this point, I may never even date again.
Because it's fine if I don't, man. Listen, guys, I don't want to sound like I've been slaying Peasley, but I've done enough in my life to where that shit is the least of my concern. Shout out to Polska Bob, the one and only. Good to see you, Polska. I'm going to catch one of your late night streams one of these nights, Polska. I'm going to stay up late and I'm going to get in on your stream. Chris Chambers, good to see you, sir. Sergeant Gritch, good to see you. Polska says, John, who hurt you? Mile High Ronin, what's up, sir? Good to see you. Shinobi Juan in the building. Storm Chaser, good to see you. Storm Chaser says, once again, John is spouting facts. This channel is one of the go-to channels for young men. John and Coach Greg Adams, really all you need. Guys, thank y'all so much. I appreciate that. I wish my sound effects board was working.
Nope.
Because I would be playing you sound effects, but I don't hear any of my
Gone
shit,
with John.
which is weird. I wonder if any of my... I don't hear it, but at least it played it. So anyways, let's continue, guys.
Yeah, so I've gotten back out in the dating scene, you know, just seeing what's out there, but not looking for anything serious. So I started talking to this girl. She's really cool. We're just friends, though, so we're just starting to get to know each other a little bit. Nothing serious. Yeah, so her and I made it official. Yeah, we're dating now. But it's okay, because she's really cool. Like,
No, she fucking isn't. Spider Spectre, good to see you. 07 Warband, gentlemen. 07, guys, F's in the chat for the Warband and Chronic. F's in the chat, boys, for Chronic and the Warband. I'll even put an F in the chat myself for that one, guys. Assuming I can find what window I've got it open in. F for Chronic. And the Warband. And the Warband, guys. Let's continue with tonight's video. Just remember, man, women are optional, guys. I know some of y'all are like, they're soft and they smell like flowers. And, man, I get it. That shit gets old after a while.
is nothing like my bitch of an ex-wife, believe me. Totally different person. Yeah, so she moved in with me, you know, just so we can make sure that we can stand each other, you know? Dude, everything is going so well. I think she may be the one. Like, and I wouldn't say that about just anyone.
Maybe the one, guys. Homeless in America, good to see you. Good to see you, my brother.
She's just out of this world amazing. So,
Jesus is the way, good to see you. Blue Wolf Gaming, Dave Ware, what's up? Dom, good to see you. Dom Grindrod, which I'm hoping I pronounced that right. Sounds very nice. Good to see you, guy.
I bought her a ring. I know I said I wasn't going to get married again, but dude, I'm 100% sure this time. There's nothing as good as her out there. Dude, she's...
Man, y'all don't need this. This is optional. This shit is optional. You men are throwing your lives away over some optional shit. I'm telling you, I don't hate women. I don't dislike them. They're great. Pfft, I got it. This shit about I gotta have one in my life and I gotta have one up under me and I gotta live with one and I gotta... That shit will hurt you in the long run. Emotionally, mentally. It's exhausting. Shout out to Hemi. 4Speed, good to see you, sir. Hankowitz in the building. What's up? Wireless Plum 2, good to see you. King B, good to see you. Hey, look who's here, guys. D's Nuts. Good to see you guys. Everybody say hi to D's Nuts. Rub some D's Nuts against the face. Good to see you. Vasectomies are on your side, Maverick. I hear you. I hear you, man. They're optional. And I don't mean that as a down thing to women. I'm not against women. I'm for men. Pause. Not that for, but you don't have to live like this. It gets better.
Said yes, this is awesome, but it's cool because we decided we're not rushing into things. We're just going to take it slow. We'll stay engaged for a while.
Simp, man, you getting trapped. She's putting that good peace leave on him, and he's like, "Oh, this peace leave is fantastic. I'm gonna marry her." Yep, he's gonna get fucked up.
Just to make sure we're good with each other.
Shout out to Chris Chambers. Thank you so much, my man. Shout out to Chris coming through. Oh, man, guys, I've got the wrong screen on the chat box. Let me fix that real quick. I always forget to do this. Every time I do a new live stream, I forget to set this so that I can show your super chats on the screen, because somebody brought it to my attention that they like to be able to actually see the super chats on the screen, and I don't have the old chat system that I used to on, what was that shit called? StreamYard? That's the one. Yeah. So, let's see. There you go. There you go. Let's see. Shout out to you, Chris Chambers. Appreciate you. Thanks for all the content, sir. Thank you so much. I appreciate your contributing to the show here. Also, somebody hit me on Cash App a second ago. Let's address you as well and say hello. Thank you also for your donation. I appreciate your support. Mr. Mile High Ronin, good to see you, sir. Appreciate you. Boys, let's dive back in here to the nice gentleman.
We got married. I know I didn't invite you. It was this small thing, very private, but dude, we just had to get it done. We just couldn't wait. We're just so in love. We have 3 kids now.
Damn. 3 kids now. That doesn't sound good for a man. Sadly, this is what's going on out here. And a lot of men are like, you know what? It's fine. If she loves me and she's a good woman and I want to do what's best for her, I want to make this work for her. Sadly, most men will fall into this category where they want to have this work out and they want it to be a good thing for the woman, but typically it's not. Typically, anyways. John, have you tried EV Mux for streaming? BVD, I'm not sure what that means. BBB is using it. I have not tried that. I'll have to check that out. I have not tried that at all, Polska. Have you used it? I mean, I've been enjoying using the King B. John, have you ever thought about doing a stream with Hammerhead or Chronic? Hammerhead's been on my channel, and I've been on Hammerhead's channel, and I've been on Chronic's channel, or Chronic had me on his channel, I should say. We're going to do some more streams, hopefully one day, but I also try not to step on those guys' toes. Hammerhead and Chronic have been doing this a lot longer than I have, so you know what I'm saying? Like, I show up as invited or as they call for me, but I never impose on them because they've been doing it a lot longer than I have, and they, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a respect thing. But I love Hammerhead and Chronic, so, you know, shout out to those guys. Shout out to the Warband. I don't have a problem with either one of them guys. They're phenomenal. But like I said, they've been doing this a lot longer than I have, so I try not to, like, force myself on them. Pause, if you know what I'm saying. So, but yeah, anytime they invite me, it's always nice to talk to them. Fuck all that bullshit. Yeah, JR, I hear you, man. Fuck all that bullshit indeed. Oh, boys, hold on. Let me get back in here. I had several of videos I had planned for you this evening, and I want to make sure we leave you on a good one. Let's listen to this guy say why I will never get married again, because it's on the topic for tonight. When I say never, guys, it's not because I dislike women. It's because I'm finally in a place where I'm not up under my mother. I'm not up under a father. I'm not up under a live-in girlfriend or a wife or anyone else. And I can actually be me. Like I'm free to like I can eat a bag of cookies if I fucking want to, or a tub of ice cream, and if I want to drink out of the fucking milk jug, I do. And if someone has a problem, there's no one available to have a problem. It's all me. Like it's all me. And that's so liberating and something that most men don't get to understand the feeling of like, guys, when you can just do what you want to do without having to report to somebody and getting in fucking trouble, it's amazing, guys. It's so amazing. Shout out to Doberman for supporting tonight's show. Thank you for the hard work, John. It is appreciated. Doberman, it is an absolute honor and a privilege of mine to be making content for you guys, to be here for you guys, putting on live streams, putting on regular shows, putting on the regular uploads. It's amazing. MGTOW forever. I'm 30 now. I see all the nerdy simps marrying what were hot chips back in high school. Yep. Those guys have no idea what's waiting for them in 5 years. They don't. And those girls have been readily run through and run through and run through. And those guys think that they're getting this amazing package deal, but they're really not. They're getting a headache that isn't worth the headache. Most of the time, most men are settling for a headache that is not worth the headache. And they do it because they're like, well, this is some wet peace leaving. Well, you know, fucking, I can pretend about a lot of things, guys. Is that, you know? It's not that necessary. Shout out to Doberman. Thanks for contributing, sir. I appreciate you. Let's dive into this real quick while I hit the head. But I want y'all to pay attention. Never married again. And again, not because I dislike women, but because I'm okay with me.
You didn't subscribe to. Look at this picture right here. This picture is me back in like 2011 or something when I was getting married. Long ago. This guy right here in the cheesy tie, in the saggy pants, and yeah, I'm putting on the ring. But the real thing here is, look at that chin strap. That defines the chin that I don't have in this picture because I was a bigger dude back then. Started getting that comfort weight early on. Look, I got ear piercings, all kinds of piercings you can't even see in this picture. But anyways, this was me way back when. I got married. I want to talk about why I don't want to get married again, because you guys keep asking. Like, I don't know why you guys want to know why I don't want to get married and why I don't want to have kids so much, but you guys keep asking and keep asking. So I'll explain my thought process and my reasoning behind it. And I already know I'm going to get a bunch of flack and a bunch of people calling me selfish and this and that and blah, 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 and like whatever, right? Like, so I don't talk about it because I already know what people are going to do. I already know what they're going to say to me. But for the people that are genuinely interested and wanting to know why I never want to be this guy again, look at that, putting on the ring. Like, you got the whole ceremony, me and her. This was a courthouse wedding. There's the little Bible there, and then she's reading us our vows in Finnish and in English. And yeah, I was getting married, It was not good times. Let's start off with the first thing here. I just want to get this clear. If you want to get married for religious reasons, or you want to get married because you want to have kids and do all that, great, more power to you. But I'm not super religious, and I don't want kids. So here's my thought process behind not wanting to get married then. So it might make more sense. If you are and you want to do those things, great, more power to you. But here's me, and here's my reasoning behind it. TLDR, for the people that don't want to watch this whole video, there's nothing that I get being...
I don't know what that means, but TLDR sounds like a bunch of horse shit. MGTOW forever, because 420, guys. Shout out to 420. It is 3/11 day, guys. It is Hitler's birthday, guys. Sorry, YouTube. Pause. Sorry, YouTube. It's 420, guys. Get your bongs out. Get your zigzags out if you need to, guys. Backwoods. Some of you guys are Philly Blunt fans. I understand. It's 420. Shout out to 420. Shout out to 311, guys. Good to see everybody. The cat, yeah. Hemi paws his pants. That's most of us. Yeah. Shout out to you, man. Thanks so much for all of you guys contributing to the show. I appreciate you. I want you guys to understand that sometimes it's okay for you to just be you. You don't have to have someone else for validation. And I know this is going to be hard for a lot of guys, because a lot of guys think that a woman or the presence of a woman defines your happiness as a human being.
Is there a problem, officer?
And I want you to understand that that could not be further from the truth. If you will just spend 2 years, maybe 3, on your own, thinking about yourself, not worrying about women or what they're looking at or trying to talk to, or just focused on you and living your life, you may never go back, because the amount of personal growth you'll have in 2 years of focusing on yourself, I know it sounds selfish. I'm giving you permission. Your mama's not going to want you to. She wants you to be the sacrificial good man. You just bend down on the storm, on the fucking sacrificial altar there. You be the good man for some other woman to use you. I'm telling you, man, 2 to 3 years, you focused on you as a man, living a little tiny bit selfishly. And by selfishly, I mean just doing what's best for you as a human being, to become a man, to better yourself, to grow. You will never want to go back to a usury relationship again, because you won't respect yourself if you got into one. And you can see why a woman wouldn't either, because you're being used. And you're like, I got some paisley. And she's like, this idiot paying my bills, this dummy. Man, I'm telling y'all, Who, good to see you. Shout out to see you, Who. Terminator T800 in here. What up, sir? I try to keep up with the chat, guys. I apologize, but you wonderful gentlemen come and go so fast. Pause, by the way. I try to keep up. Chris Chambers. Yep, too long, didn't read. Good to see everybody. Let's see what we got here, boys. Wireless Plum 2, good to see you. Topic loud down, don't reply. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Mile Hironin says, yeah, man. SG, good to see you. I'm in Canada, so I could, but I choose not to. There you go. SG. I wonder if you're SG pressure washing or SG lawn care. Hemi says every day is 420. Shout out to you, Mr. Hemi. Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you, Mr. Hemi. More power to you. Yep. Let her be and the police will follow. Yep. Storm Chaser. Uh-oh, where'd you go? Uh-oh, you disappeared. Where is it? Joshua Fluke, the guy in the video, actually has a good channel. Oh, okay, awesome. I'll have to check that out. I'm sure it's good. Mile High says, John, good to see you, sir. D's nuts, says John Fernandez. It's just your turn, guys. She doesn't love you. It's just your turn. It's okay. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Once you understand and appreciate that, it doesn't mean she's a 304. It doesn't mean she's a bad person. I mean, that's a given, all of those things, but she's not yours. She doesn't want to be yours, or she doesn't want to be kept or held the way that you as a man would want to keep a woman. Like we men, we're like honorable and we're like, I'm going to protect her and my lady and I want to be there for her. And I respect that. I mean, it's simpish in today's economy, but I can respect the idea of that. Women do not. They could not fucking care less. That thing that you think is so great and you put on a pedestal and you're like, my lady. Ah, your tuna fish sandwich, my lady. Ah, you're so wonderful. They're not. They don't think it's wonderful. They will put that thing on anybody else. It don't matter. You think it's special. She does not. You will think, wow, how could she give it to this guy? Because she don't care about it. She don't value it. She don't care. Man, that shit is a money-making tool to a lot of these girls. Sadly. They don't care. Shout out to Paul Connor. Good to see you, my brother. Who in the building? I'm trying to catch up with all of my gentlemen here, man. It's good to see you. Luke Hazy. Don't buy, rent. Good to see you, Luke. Yeah, man. You guys got to understand. These women today, man. I'm telling y'all, you need to just chill out. K-Plan says tuna fish sandwich. Yep. You know what I'm saying.
Married that I don't get by just being in a long-term relationship. So choice and commitment. Number one, when I'm with somebody, I like waking up and I like choosing that person every.
And I'm on the opposite side of this. This is why I'm showing you this video, guys, is because I want you to see I'm on the side of this where I'm like, I like waking up and not having to answer to anybody. Like I literally love waking up and I don't owe anyone an explanation for my existence. I don't have to validate my existence to someone. Today I'm going to go here and I'm going to go get stamps like we talked about, and I'm going to pay the power bill and I'm going to pay the cable bill, and I'll be right here at 12 o'clock and I'll answer your text messages. Yes, I love you too. Oh, you're the best. You're the greatest. I missed you. Oh, these last 12 years together, it's like every day is a new person, and we have so much to say to one another, and I think you're wonderful, and your 8 cats are great, and our house in no way smells like cat piss. I love this. This is wonderful. This is most people's relationships, guys. Yeah, I love you. Oh yeah, honey. Yep. Great. Yep. There's another way to live without being in this uncomfortable state, guys.
Single day. And I know people are, but you can do that in marriage. Nah, not really. Like, I'd like to know that I can freely walk away at any time, but I still choose to wake up and choose that person.
Or I don't. I wake up and I'm like, yeah, I'm fucking peace, deuces. Or not even have anyone there at all, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can literally have no. What if I told you you didn't have to have a woman? What if I told you could go a year or two without any pussy at all, without having a woman in your bed or around the corner or having to hide her because she's a big fatty or whatever? What if I told you that you could go a year or two and just big chill? Like, if you need to, take care of business, take care of business. But other than that, like, what if I told you for a year or two you could just work on you, be you, play video games, watch your favorite movies, whatever you want to watch on whatever channel you want to watch, go to the restaurant you want to go to. Where do you want to eat tonight? Doesn't matter. What do you think? What about here? No, I don't want to go there. Oh, well, all right. You don't have to play that game, guys. Shit. Please, man. Please.
And to me, that means more than me promising someone, because words don't mean anything. Actions mean more than words. And so doing that over and over and over is more of a commitment than just promising a commitment. See, marriage, in my opinion, again, it's all my opinion and my thoughts, marriage takes away from that choice because you can no longer just freely walk away. You can't do it, not without having to deal with consequences, and those consequences.
Exactly, guys. And what if I told you it wasn't worth it? Like, what if I told you at the end of the day, you could put 15, 16, 20 years into a woman and that shit goes south, and you look back and be like, it wasn't worth the time I invested in that. She was not worth the time I invested in her because of her behavior. And again, that doesn't make her a bad person. I mean, maybe. But what if I told you could look back and be like, yeah, I could have used my time so much more wisely than with this person who may or may not have even cared about me. Why would you want to do that? Shout out to Jesse Force, the one and only. I went 6 years without sex. When I started dating again, became a player, lots of humanity, and became a douchebag. Good for you, Jesse. Love a good douchebag. I will never have the heart I once had. Yeah, you can't replace it, guys. Once you've seen enough out here in these streets, once you've been treated to enough fuckery and douchebaggery by women, you can't go back. Like, there's no turning back to be like, well, I'll just give love a shot again. Man, fuck that. Are you serious? And some people think I say that and they're like, well, you don't like women and you're just mean and you're... No, I'm telling you, like, there is such a happier life with going along in a peaceful state of mind every day without an emotional hoop to jump through, without having to entertain anyone's fanciful whims, without having to buy anyone a name brand bag just because they're like, well, this so-and-so celebrity who totally doesn't fuck kids, they like this product, so I want to be seen with this product too. Oh, okay. I'm telling y'all, man, it's so much better for you as a dude to just choose peace and quiet and some tranquility for just a little bit until you figure out who you are as a man. Travel for a little bit, guys. Even if you don't travel, do this. Work all month long and take a weekend off every single month and go to your closest campgrounds and just camp out for the weekend. Or 2 days. If you're off on Tuesday and Wednesday, then go on Tuesday and Wednesday to the local campground, pitch a fucking tent, sleep outside under the stars, cook a hamburger or some steaks or something out there under the shitty fireplace, take some coals out there, cook some food, drink some water. This will make you a man. This will make you free. You need to know that you're okay with who you are first. And so many men are like, well, I need a woman and I don't know what to think and what do I do? And you cuff your fucking balls, reach down and feel your nuts. I want y'all to each reach down and be like, oh shit, I got a pair. I actually have a pair of nuts. I actually am a dude. I'm actually a man here. Shout out to Cal, not Superman. When you were 12, you learned girls like bad boys. Learned to be yourself again. Man, shout out to you, Cal. Shout out to you, Cal. I'm glad you're here, man. It's great to see you. Donation's been a little slim this month, but I can always depend on certain men to come through. Not just for me, but for you guys. I can depend on certain men to come through and say, well, John's message is trying to help these guys. I'm trying to tell you guys that, like, you have to get to this point where you can be yourself again. Cal says it right here. When you were 12, you learned girls like bad boys. Let me ask you this. When you were 12, did you give a fuck what society thought about you? No. Did you care if somebody looked in your direction and they were like, oh, this 12-year-old kid is this, or he looks this, or he looks... No. You were totally free. You were totally free to be your own person and your own human being, and it didn't matter what any of these happiness vacuums around you thought of you. Do you understand? Guys, I could be anywhere else tonight. I could be doing so many things. My kids are coming this weekend. I'm going to be chilling with them, so I won't be live streaming this weekend, but I could do all of these other things, but do you know why I hop on here? I mean, not only because you guys show up, but because a lot of men need to hear that it's totally okay for you to be you. You're good enough. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. You don't have to have a bitch on your side. You don't have to, oh, mom, look, I got this girl and she's a church-going girl. She's a good girl. She's totally not funneling cock on the weekend. You are okay and you are enough just being you, guys. Too many men are too wrapped up. Well, what does the boss think? Or what about this girl? Or what about this person? Or what about you? What about you? What you want to do with your life? I mean, look, if you want, I'm not even shitting you guys. Like, if you want to get married and you want to try to have children with a modern woman today, and you want to pay child support for 10, 16 years, 18 years of child support, and have children and a legacy, and I won't even blame you. Like, kids are awesome. I love my kids. I would go through all the hurt and pain and everything I went through just to have my kids still. But if it came down to it, having not known them, having not anything else, and not, boy, that was uncomfortable. I'm not going to lie. Not the kids, but all the shit I went through to get to that point. Uncomfortable. I have people on here and I tell them regularly, don't ever call me fortunate in my chat. Don't ever, John, you're lucky. People like your YouTube or people watch you, or man, don't ever call me fortunate. You have no idea what this has cost me emotionally. I have own family members that won't even talk to me anymore. Oh, you said these videos and single moms and I can't. Oh, how could you say that, John? Because I'm telling the truth. I'm sorry if you don't like it. I'm telling the truth. When I make videos and I tell you guys, like, I'm for the family system. I'm for the mother and father. Biological mother and father. I'm not against all of the non-biological other shit. I'm just for a man and a woman and babies in the American family before it was completely shit on by every modern woman and culture and society and the news and the media and the government and that's the crazy thing is I'm the bad guy. Like, I'll come on here and tell you guys, like, I totally 100% I believe in the American family. I wish that were the case. I wish no more divorces. I wish the shit was like in place and we could depend on the family and the structure and the God and the church but we fucking can't. So I got to come on here and try to get your attention enough to say, hey, don't do this, because it hasn't ended well statistically for thousands of men. Thousands. Sometimes I make these videos and you guys are like, John, you're just bitter, you're hurt, and it's just you, and this never happens to anyone else in society, John. No other man has ever been through this. Well, actually, damn near all of them do. Damn near every fucking man out there will go through this. And I will still have men in my chat. John, you just don't understand. You just don't get love, John. Not my girl. You just don't understand. No, I fucking do understand. I understand too well. Shout out to Cal Not Superman. Go fishing. Why mess with these screwed up women? They wanted it. Yeah, they wanted this, guys. They voted for this. They chose this. When given all the selection in the world, they chose this. I mean, listen, if I'm going to get real with y'all for a minute, guys. If you think about it, like if you came here and every night I shit on you, allegedly. Sorry, YouTube, that's a little much. Like you would be choosing to come back and to take that and to put up with that. You know? This is where it is. You don't have to continue to choose this lifestyle of being a victim to a woman. You just don't. Also, shout out to Cal Not Superman for supporting the show, sir. I appreciate you. All you other guys that are ninja watchers and never put $1 on the show, hey, no offense. I hope all of you appreciate the show. I hope all of you take something. The message is more important that it gets out there. But one day, y'all come back and throw something on Johnny's Super Chats. Because I do this, and I do this, and I do this, and I do this. And when I stop doing it for a day or two and I disappear, I get messages from guys. John, where you at? I'm still here. I'm still here, guys. I'm going to keep doing this, and I'm going to keep coming back. John's getting real. Shout out to you, who. Good to see you. I just want men to understand that there's a better way to live your life than under the boot of the modern woman. And again, I'm not against women. I'm against men being destroyed and destroyed and destroyed, and the rest of society saying, hey, fuck it, who cares? Who cares? It's just our sons. It's just our husbands. It's just our brothers. It's your sons, ladies. It's your own children. It's just my dad. It's just my uncle. It's just every man I've ever known, loved, or cared about in my life is getting fucked over by every other woman. But you know what? Doesn't affect me because I'm a woman. Not me, obviously. You guys can clip that for, making fun of me later. Do you understand, guys? Do you understand that women live in this area where they can play both sides of that, both victim and victor? They can get the spoils of war and blame you for the fucking privilege of giving them the spoils of war. He was an asshole. He was abusive. $20,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $2,000 a month. Alimony, child support. These men are awful. Every single, you know how many men look, guys, in the last year and a half, I bet you I've talked to 600 men. Like personally, one-on-one through messaging and all this other shit, easily through messaging. And do you know every one of those men told me that their ex-wife or girlfriend said that they were abusive and a danger to the children and a danger to everybody? Some of those men, their wives and exes said that after 10 years of him doing everything for her. 10-year track record of nothing but giving her everything he could possibly give her in his grasp. And she shit on him and said that he was abusive and dangerous and we got to get the kids away from him. So when I hear all these stories about men are bad, I just have a hard time believing them. Because I've talked to a lot of men. I've talked to a lot of men that are like, I really don't know what I could have done differently. And I've been there. Like, I see it. I'm like, there's probably nothing you could have. In fact, Tresner says it best in the chat right now. Tresner says it right there. Shit tacos. Really no better way to say that. Delicious, crusty shell filled with shit inside. That's women for you. I love this crispy, crusty shell. This tastes like shit. Please pass the hot sauce. But I'm thankful for all of the men that come here because, as I tell you, men, you can do better than this. It's up to you, but it starts with you. You have to first believe that you're better than this shit. Shout out to Cal Not Superman again. You're right, the message is more important. Many other content creators think it's money. I do not support. Cal, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I have people that watch my show, Cal, that are positive that all I care about is the money. Not knowing I did this for 10 fucking years without a dollar. Go back and look at my YouTube channel, guys. Go look at my About page. For all of you motherfuckers that are like, John only cares about the money. He sells t-shirts. He sells coffee mugs. Did you see how much I sell them for? I don't make a fucking profit, you asshole. I do it to get my name out there. And I barely make anything when I sell. Will you buy one of those shirts or one of those hats we're going with John? I'm not making shit off that. Like, you're just literally getting something from me to you that I hope you'll appreciate. And if you don't, I'm the asshole, right? Look what Cal says. You're right. The message is more important. Many other content creators think it's about money. I do not support. Well, thank you for supporting me, Cal. Because I have men that come through and they'll watch a fucking 1,000 of my videos, have never put $1 on my shit, and then tell me how to do it. John, you should do it like this. John, you should do it like that. John, you should... Man, if y'all don't even support me in a little bit financially, and you want to tell me I'm doing it wrong, you're in the wrong place, man. Like, this ain't the show for you. This is my show. I do it my way. And you don't have to like it, but like, I don't get off on beefing with people. I don't get off on, I like doing my shit my way. I like telling men to believe in themselves. Some of them will watch me. Some of them will be like, this is bullshit. Fuck this guy, this bald motherfucker. That's fine. Like, that's cool. But when I tell y'all you don't need a woman, I tell you that shit for real. You don't have to believe anything else I tell you. But when I tell you that you are complete without someone else's fucking validation, that your power as a man lies in your ability to stand on your own, to learn to grow on your own, to learn to live and make money on your own, to learn to stand on your own 2 feet where you don't have to bow down and kiss anybody else's asshole to get by. That's where your power is as a man. That's where the shit gets real. That's where the rubber meets the road. Mountain Monk, John, you should get money for your time. Thank you, Mountain Monk. I appreciate you. All of you guys out there, man, that are down with the cause. Radical Rafter, good to see you. Says keep up the good work. Thank you. Guys, I'm telling you, man, go back and look. Char says John is the real shit. Yeah, Char also today called me a dangerous man. Thank you, Char, for that. I appreciate that, actually. Guys, if you've never seen my butterfly knife video, I'll pull it up and show you here in a minute. But that's what Char was referring to. When I tell you guys that I want you to succeed, it starts with you have to cut out the outside bullshit. There's bullshit outside. Some of you, and I mean, it's right outside your head. Sometimes it's your own inner psyche telling you you're not good enough, or you don't think you're good enough, or you can't do this, or you can't do that, or you can't. Man, it starts with you, my dudes. You have to believe first. You have to believe first, guys. When I do this, I've been doing this, like I said, if you look at my About page, I think I started in 2013. I've made 1,200, 1,300 videos, all saying the same thing. Fuck these single moms. Focus on you. Avoid getting the pussy right now. Like, hold off for a minute. Yeah, pussy, it's great. I love it. Just for a moment, what about you? For a moment, men, what about you? What are you doing? And I hear people, oh, well, John, love, and we want men to. Really? Is that what's best for men? Is that what's helping men out here? Is continuing to sell men down the road? Continuing to push men into these relationships that are not working out for the men? And they're not. They're not working out, more importantly, for the children. What about the children? Can somebody please tell me, what about the fucking children? Am I the only person that's like, hey, let's keep these T people away from the kids. Let's keep these other people away from the kids. No offense to the people who like to stick things where they don't go theoretically, but whoever, like whatever, like let's just protect the kids for a little bit. John, you're an awful person. You're an asshole. And I got it. Yeah. I know. Chan, what's up, brother? Good to see you, my brother. Chan is another one of our brothers here that supports the Gone with John channel. Every damn show Chan's in, he always super chats. I mean, he puts it in the Cash App, but he's always here supporting. One of you asked about the Balisong, the butterfly knife video that Char was talking about earlier, so here it is. This is me playing with a butterfly knife, guys. And I only show you this because I want to encourage you guys to have some hobbies and believe in yourself. Find yourself.
Men, what are your hobbies? What do you do to relax? Now that you've gone your own way, guys, I picked up Balisongs again. Something I enjoy doing, just strictly to keep the mind busy when I have a few minutes. Also, for all of you gentlemen who wanted to see that I do indeed have eyeballs, this is me without glasses on. I apologize. It was later in the evening at a hotel. I believe this was in Mississippi, but I could be wrong. And I had a few, you know what I mean. But yeah, guys, I'm ambidextrous, and I can't write with my left hand for some reason, but it's as quick and responsive as my right hand and everything else. I can't figure that out. But this is what I do kind of to pass time when I get bored, guys. I recommend that all of you have hobbies other than just video games or being on social or watching YouTube. Something.
Now, I will say that I got my first butterfly knife or Balisong when I was like 11 years old. It was one of those old fake ones that wasn't really sharp, but it still would work and go through the motions. I've been doing this good Lord. I've easily been playing with butterfly knives for 25 years. And I've got a very unique Japanese one that one of my neighbors got in Korea off of it's a very delicate situation, but I've got a very fancy Japanese one that we can look up in a later live stream. I'll show y'all when I do my knife stream because somebody asked me about it. Yes, I am an edged weapons fan. I have swords and knives, and yes, let's continue. I'm sorry.
You can do. Many of you know that I fish also a lot because I enjoy fishing, but you have to stay focused. Now, I also recommend that you work out and you keep your body in physical condition that is good for you. And in doing that, you should train your reflexes, guys. Make sure that you can move. Your body will thank you. Your mind will clear up. You will find a lot more clarity if you can exercise your body, lose weight if you need to. I'm not shaming you, but get in shape if you need to. Do the things that you need to do that might help you to be able to move around better, and then get your reflexes in order so that you can be faster, quicker. Now, I may not be the strongest guy. I may not be the biggest guy. I'm 6'4" and I'm only about 200 pounds. So I am, I'm not as muscular as I could be, but I'll guarantee you I'm faster than a lot of folks. So, and again, I don't say that I say it to encourage you gentlemen. Find hobbies, find things you can do that will keep you moving, keep your body going on a daily basis. You see, guys, we get soft as we get stagnant.
Yeah, somebody asked me in one of the videos one time in this video in the comments, I've cut my hands a couple times. But this is the important thing about life is as you go along, you're going to follow. You're going to have issues and errors and mistakes, and it's going to teach you. Ultimately, that's going to be very good for you over the long run. Ultimately, that's going to be good for you. TRX5, why don't you have your admin? I mean, out of all the times you've been here as well. Sorry, guys. I'm fixing something on the back end over here. Where'd you go? There you are. Yeah, man. You guys got to understand who you are first. And a lot of times, going back to the plantation, going back to women is not going to be the answer. And that, I don't say that because I dislike women. I say that because it's far past time men give themselves credit for who they are and understand who they are without thinking that they are the sum of the women that they choose to have in their lives. What if you don't have a woman in your life? Does that mean you're not a good enough man? Does that mean you're not good enough? It's interesting. Very interesting indeed. Gone with John, do you have a battle axe? No, I do not. I have 3 katanas of the standard 3 sizes. And then I've got all kinds of other knives and pocket knives and, out the front knives and balisongs and a ton of other stuff, man. I've got a ton of knives for, we'll get into one night. Shout out to Cal, Not Superman, coming through again with another major sponsorship for tonight's show. Hope one guy learned today, keep your air addiction. Yep. The red pill is a narrow road most can't find. Yep. I'm secret and I'm out. Yeah, man. Thank you so much, Cal. I appreciate you coming through tonight, my brother. Thank you so much for supporting the show. All of these gentlemen out here that watch my show want to thank you as well for all your love and support, man. Appreciate you, Cal. Guys like Cal out here that drop these donations, man, they make this show possible. And I want to thank every single one of them. I wanted to show you this, guys. I thought you would appreciate this. This is a little off topic. Did you know that there was, listen, we're going to get controversial. Hold on to your hats, guys. This is where the show goes off the roads, potentially. Did y'all know that Mr. Beast's friend Chris came out as like a tea person recently? I know. We're about to cross the line, YouTube. We're not going to. We're going to try not to.
The Chris Tyson situation could become a complete disaster for Mr. Beast's brand. However,
now, understand this. I get it. Like somebody coming out and saying they're this thing or that thing or whatever. Like, yeah, I got it. Yeah. What effect does that have on the wife? Because Chris was married. What about his wife? What about the child? I mean, look, I'm not against tea people. What about the child, the trans widow, the wife that was married to Chris when he came out as a woman? What about her? Does anyone care about her? No, we only care about the woman when she's married to a man and the man's the terrible guy and he does something. But if that man becomes a woman, it's totally cool. It's all good. Power to the woman. And then what? The woman that man was married, well, the woman that woman was married to previously, all of a sudden, what about her and the son? Huh?
it may also provide some unique benefits. So let's begin by going over the drama.
Bro, listen, hey. All right. Oh, why? What, how, why? Like, what, at what point is this happening?
Before explaining exactly how this will impact the Mr. Beast channel. In mid-2000...
Bro, I don't know if y'all know how this has affected Budweiser lately, but it ain't gonna be good. I mean, I'm assuming there's still gonna be a lot of kids that are like, this was totally fine. Everybody likes to S a D every now and again, or whatever the kids say. I don't know what the kids say actually, but like, this is not gonna be good.
22, fans began to notice that Chris Tyson was changing. In the early days, he represented the quintessential southern gun and truck loving dude. Yet beginning in March 2022, Chris...
Sometimes those dudes are the gayest though, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them, no offense. No offense. I don't say that with hate. I'm just saying sometimes them dudes, you know what I'm saying?
began to display increasingly feminine traits, making tweets such as "I finally got my nails done at a nail tech." Additionally, Chris would highlight that his facial appearance had changed significantly since the start of the pandemic, which accompanied another post reading, "Okay, so in 4 different customs I had to prove I was myself because I quote look nothing like my passport pic, so much that I'm considering updating my passport. Do you see any resemblance?" Prompting replies such as "You went from man to boy." Chris responded by stating, "Nah, to be honest, I just really started taking my mental health seriously and eating better." Yet his Twitter
Y'all ever notice that sometimes, I mean, all the times it seems like people who are identifying differently talk about mental health or there's a mental health problem, according to them. Now, that's not me. According to them, y'all ever notice that a lot of times there's they seem like there's some mental health
photos kept insinuating that Chris was becoming more feminine, with this same kind of look showing up in his MrBeast appearances. For example, on the 6th of January 2023, Beast Reacts uploaded a video titled
Okay, TRX, no worries, brother. I hear you.
"I strapped a GoPro to a fish," in which Chris dressed in a way that prompted comments such as, "Chris has been adopting more and more traits that remind me of my grandmother." Okay, so some people just gonna ignore Chris's nails? Chris had to have lost a bet. The look is getting wild. The response to the video then prompted countless viral TikToks, such as this one with 700,000 likes, stating, "How did Chris go from this to this?" While others even made the claim that Carl had turned him gay. Now, this was
So, at what point, like when your kids are watching Mr. Beast and stuff, at what point are you like, "Hey, you know what? Let's just chill out on that for a little while. Let's just chill out a little bit." I mean, this is sad. This is sad that we've reached this point. Tresner, what's up, brother? Good to see you.
was pretty ridiculous as Carl isn't even that feminine, and Chris had come out as bisexual years before he and Carl had even met. The true catalyst for Chris Tyson's feminization instead seemed to have come from his marriage. In January 2022, Chris would post a photo with his wife to his Instagram, yet after this the family photo stopped altogether.
And I think that's where a lot of people are like, you know what? Like, at what point don't you still, look, guys, I know a lot of you guys are like, your wife has left or your girlfriend left or whatever. Maybe she got a new man. Maybe she monkey branched to somebody else, maybe whatever. But this shit here where you're like, well, you know what? All of a sudden I'm a completely different person, and all of the vows and dedications and all of the promises I made to another person go out the window because I'm selfish. At the end of the day, say it with me. I'm selfish. And I'm going to be selfish. And damn how it affects my family, my children, my wife, my everything else. And everyone else is like, oh, good for you. This is so brave and yay. And what about all the people that are in the wake of this person who's like, you know what? I'm giving up on everything and that I am and was, and now I'm something totally different, and to hell with everyone. You guys can go screw because I feel pretty. Really? Really? So responsibility out the window then? All right.
Fans also noticed that he'd removed his wedding ring, with the ring's absence correlating perfectly with the very first post in which he'd painted his nails.
Bro, like, at some point, can we please check the food supply or the water supply and see what it is that's got people acting like this? At some point, we have to just be like, look, okay, everybody wants to be what they are. I get it. But like, can we just look into it and see if maybe something is causing the sudden uptick? Because I'm just saying, 100 years ago, we weren't even having this conversation. And now all of a sudden, nobody know what they are. Nobody knows anymore. 100 years ago, we had real problems and real solutions and world wars, and we were doing things and we were building things and we had economies and we had all this other shit. And today, nobody knows what they are. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, the misery of daily life inside the air conditioning in an amazing house with high-speed internet and anything I could want. DoorDash at the tip of my fingers. The whole world is a couple of clicks away from me, and I'm miserable. I tell you, man, I have no sympathy for human beings anymore. None. 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 I'm for the human race, but I'll be honest with you. It would do us well for all of our power and electronics to just go out for a fucking year or two. Society, I mean, look, it would be awful and society would struggle and it would be, but at least it would break the addiction to the damn screens. At least it would wake people up and say, hey, other things are way more important in life. What about all this real shit? Food, water, survival, daily life. Huh? What about all that? No, I gotta get on Twitter while I'm taking a shit and yell at some kid on the other side of the planet about political shit that neither one of us know about. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, is that the best use of your time? Is that a good use of your time? Doesn't matter. I want to be involved in hatred on every level. I need a fat wife that we can hate each other all day long, and then I need to be on Twitter talking to people that I hate, and then I need to watch people on YouTube that I don't like, call them a grifter, tell them about themselves. Right. How does that help you exactly? It doesn't. It gives you a heart attack. It sends you to an early grave. Oh, but I just feed off of the anger and the hatred and the... Okay, well, that's not good. I mean, that's not good for you as a person. And then when I make these videos and I come on and I'm like, you guys, like, I want you guys to be happy and I want you to find who you are and like embrace that and find out what that means to you. And John just wants donations. John doesn't care about men. 10 fucking years on YouTube. Over 1,000 videos, guys. If you want to know where all the live streams are, they're in my members tab. If you're not a member here, it's $3 a month. You don't have to join, but that's where all the live streams are. Thousands of hours of live streams. Some of them are 3 hours, some of them are 6 hours, some of them are 1 hour. There's 100 or so, 200 in there in the live streams. And then between my shorts and my regular videos, I've got another 1,000 videos. So before you come on and you're like, well, John doesn't care about men. Bro, how many videos have you made to encourage men? It's got to be at least half the number that I've made, right? For you to even talk about what I'm doing. I'm assuming you've made at least half the number of videos that I've made. If you're going to talk about how I don't care and I'm just want the donations and oh, really? Are you on Spotify? Are you on SoundCloud? Odyssey, Local, Rumbles? I'm on all that shit. 1,200 and something videos. Same talking points every single day. Same time, every time. Over and over and over and over and over again. Same thing. That's right, Tresner. So before you come over and tell me like I'm not doing this right or I don't want to grow if I don't grow overnight and don't get 1 million subs, that's fine. I'll keep talking to the people that keep showing up. I'll keep talking to the men who keep listening. I'm okay with that. I'm not hurting. And people in my comments, oh, your channel's not getting as many views. Man, I'm up 68%, 67% in the last 28 days. That's up. Bro, anytime your business or your anything is up fucking over 50%, you're doing just fine. Chris Chambers, excuse me, John, but I'll have you know I made half a video that I never uploaded. And I have a few suggestions for you. I appreciate that, Chris. Send them to my Instagram. I'll respond to your message immediately. Hold your breath, and I'll respond to your Instagram message, guys. Send it to me. I appreciate you, Chris. Thanks very much. Yeah, guys, like I'm here to try to help y'all, man. Like when I tell y'all this stuff, it's not to bust your balls. It's because I'm trying to help you. DeFreak in the building. What's up, Mr. DeFreak? Good to see you as well. Guys, I had a phenomenal day today. It was great to be alive. I woke up nice and early. I went in and worked with my friend's company. He owns a company cleaning windows for big-ass residential houses. It's amazing. A lot of fun. Worked with him for a little while. Went to my other job. Came on here. Live streamed for you guys. Told you guys that it's okay to be alone. Told you that it's not... You don't have to go back to the plantation. And that you are going to have friends and family that worry about you. Why don't you want to do it? I want you to be happy. I want you to find true love. No thanks. I've found almost true love a couple of times. I'm not interested anymore. Thank you. It was great. Look, I loved those people. Like, I loved my first 2 wives, guys. And that ended poorly for me. So I'm pretty much done. I don't want to feel like that ever again. So it's all good. I don't feel like I'm missing out. I feel like I got 23 great years of amazing marriage between 2 different women and done with that. So no big deal. I don't feel bad about it at all. Thank you guys for coming out. I'm Gone with John. It's been amazing, guys. I'm going to try to get out more content for you, but I can't make any promises because I've had to, get busy doing other things to make up for the loss of donations. Been a little bit less donations this month, not because of Cal, because Cal, not Superman's been coming through hardcore for all of us brothers. But, do have to stay busy trying to make other money elsewhere so I can keep paying my bills, guys. You know how it is. Thank you guys for all of the love and all of the support. Here's our favorite Corpse Lord song. I'll see y'all tomorrow, hopefully. Deuces. Peace.
Feel like lying when you lie to me. Can't trust a soul, I'm dealing silently, silently. We fall out like leaves on autumn trees. Wish I could be what I ought to be, ought to be.
I don't wanna focus on the problems, instead I gotta moving, trash and living toxic. I'ma be the only one to finish what it started. And living legacy until you're better, come a doctor. Hold on, when I've been inside the game, you gotta watch how I started. I'm reaching on my face, though it's sharp as my wallet. Kissing on my neck, I got it lost in my conscience. Sipping on the way she wanna go for a night. God, please take me. It's been so hard lately. This shit's started on and driving me crazy. Get the bigger one, it's hard being lazy. Like you would know.
Feel like lying when you lie to me. Can't trust a soul, I'm dealing silently, silently. We fall out like leaves on autumn trees. Wish I could be what I ought to be, ought to be.
Wanna be myself. I don't wanna fuck around, just wanna be myself. You should probably settle down, I want it to your help. Focus on my freedom like I'm locked inside a cell. See it to believe it while believing in a spell. Demon only keeping all my feelings in the wild. Even though my secrets never sneaking on the hell. Let me give it pieces, they retreated when I fell. Oh yeah, God please save me. It's been so hard lately. This shit started on and driving me crazy. Get the bigger one, it's hard being lazy. Like you would know.
Feel like lying when you lie to me. Can't trust a soul, I'm dealing silently, silently. We fall out like leaves on autumn trees. Wish I could be what I ought to be, ought to be.
Talk like you know me. 'Cause I fuck you alone. Prefer being lonely. I've been trapped with success. Like you would know.
Feel like lying when you lie to me. Can't trust a soul, I'm dealing silently, silently. We fall out like leaves on autumn trees. Wish I could be what I ought to be, ought to be. Feel like lying when you lie to me. Can't trust a soul, I'm dealing silently, silently.